We go again. Somehow end up taking this track often. Don't know why. Changing direction on sand. Tricky business. Okay, let's. Bye. Yep. So I know that wasn't enough for all of you fellows who would like to see me ride, but I've been riding since morning, and yeah, this was a quick short burst, and yep, been wanting to take a break. I was on the highway since morning, and this bike is just no more fun on the highways. It's just a pain in the ass. Terribly twitchy, and unlike the Royal Enfield Himalayan, this is now a dirt bike. So yeah, I got to be respectful of the fact that this has to be driven only or ridden only on dirt. Who would have thought a day would come when I would look at this machine and say, dirt only. Yep, so this is going to be a quick video on riding ruts, especially this kind. I know for a fact that the GoPro will not be able to capture this. It'll make it look flat, but this is quite tricky. It isn't as interesting, simple looking as it is on the camera, the way it is displayed. But if you guys look at this, I don't know if the camera will be able to justify, but we are looking at least banks which are 2.5 feet high, or 2 to 2.5 feet high, and this is nothing but, this whole thing is made up of sand. It's been raining the past couple of hours, so it's all damp and it's hardened, but otherwise this is super duper soft sand. And you find a lot of these kind of ruts here in these parts. This is down south of Chennai, and the ocean is right there, so there's a lot of sand. I think at one point of time this whole thing was underwater. It's because there's still truckloads of sand here. And so all of this will be super soft, and riding through this is not as easy as it may seem. So there's this constant you will find a lot of these kind of banks, artificial banks made by humans, made by people. You'll find this a lot. So even if you go full throttle, you will come across a bank, and then your bike will just jump. It'll take a nice leap into the air, and you will have to know how to balance it. The whole thing, as far as riding landscape like this, especially when and these are double ruts, if you're double bumps, or what can I call this? So there's a bump here. I don't know if the camera is picking this up. It'll not even show what's going on. So there's one here, and then there's a pit, and there's another one here. You'll find a lot of these fellas in these lands, and going full throttle on land like this can be extremely dangerous, especially because at a distance you're not able to spot something like that. That is a bump. I don't know again if the camera is going to be justifying this, but if you guys watch, flat land, and there you go. Whoa, what a hit, a massive hit. But if your body positioning is right, if you are a little lean back, and if you're a little if you're good with your handlebars, if you know how to take a hit, then of course all that you will have is just the bike will just take a nice jump. Maybe guessing from the way this looks, depending on your speed, you're looking at least 5 feet into the air. So this will surge you 5 feet into the air, and then you will land pretty hard, and that's not good for the Himalayan chassis. The Himalayan suspension or chassis, I don't know if there are fellows who've been jumping the bike, but I don't know if it's made to endure something like this. Huge jumps and landing flat on flat ground. I mean, if this was a tabletop, then you land on the other end, there's a decline, it's good, but if you're landing on flat ground, I don't know how good that is. Yeah, so with the new suspension and all, my bike can take it. I'm still waiting for the right moment to put out a review on the suspension videos, because we're working on it. We are making something which looks spectacular. Very interesting video coming up. So steady throttling and constant body balancing. You should not rest. You should not come to a position where your body, you think your body is good to be there like that. You have to keep moving forward and backward, and you have to keep moving on the sides, putting weight on the pegs to balance the bike, and that is what will see you through landscape like this at a good pace. If you're puttering around at 20 kilometers per hour, 30 kilometers per hour, it's not going to make much of a difference. You'll easily be able to do this. But if you're at anything above 40, 50 kilometers an hour, then you're asking for trouble. And then there's something, wait, let me see if I can find one. Nothing here, but there are times when, the grass is all green, and then there's a big rock waiting for you to just hit it hard, and then just throws you off balance. So that's also another surprise that can come your way in landscape like this. Be very, very, very careful. Look out for this. And even if you don't spot it, it's okay. As long as your body is active, it's very active to react, you will not land yourself in trouble. So that's the only piece of advice. And yep, let's get back on the motorcycle and let's find some more suitable landscape. Body position to the rear, expecting the unexpected anytime. Now, wow, buffaloes. Just look at them. We'll keep our distance. Look at all these fellas. Of crossing. Yeah. Throttling skills, a must for you to survive this. Let's keep heading in that direction. It's about to rain, it's about to come pouring down on me. Up a huge wall, and the Himalayan just makes a joke out of it. Wow, yep. So this is agricultural land. Lovely, ain't it? Wow. Keep heading in this direction. See what's in store for us. Nice little hill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, wow. Some pictures maybe, huh? Look at this, fellas. Look at this. Look at where I landed myself. Crazy, ain't it? Huh? And it's been a beautiful time with this machine. Just can't thank it enough for all the adventures this has taken me on and will continue to take me on. I know that for a fact. I'm not going to get rid of this fella. This is Himi, the Himi that inspired the nation. No getting rid of you, fella. You're stuck with me. Let's get this location first. Lovely, huh? All the color. I so wish I stayed somewhere right here. I mean, I'm totally cool with that. I can live the rest of my life out of a place like this as long as I have access to the city. I don't mind commuting for an hour or two, but as long as, I come back home to a place like this. This is crazy beautiful. Wow, look at that cloud headed this way. Woohoo! It's gonna start pouring now anytime. Great. Saved. Time to head back in all this rain. Let's see if it's going to be fun. So yeah, how you slide your way through something like this is you lean onto one side and you let the bike tilt on its own. Well, I'm not going to be trying this because I do not know the route. I'm going to be trying this because this is where I came from. So yep, cruising along. Careful with this patch. This patch can prove to be deadly from experience. I know. Yeah, there you go. Gotcha. Woohoo! Looks like there's a way there. And a nice house. Hopefully this ought to do it. This was a quick adventure. Hopefully you liked it. That should be the end of it. I'll see you guys on another one. Until then, this is Ben signing out for now. Ciao.